What today was launching the next stage of our initiative for this important program to sleep babies safely. We've done some initial things as far as educating and training the public, building partnerships in the community through certain pediatricians and hospitals, and now this is about engaging the public to help us support our next stage of the initiative, which is the Beds for Babies program. And what we're doing with that is a pack and play drive. So the fire department's leveraging its community outreach and partnership to ask its community to help us support that program, where we're going to ask our community partners to donate pack and plays at their local St. Petersburg fire station, and we'll be able to sustain that supply for the Healthy Start Coalition, so that when we go into homes to provide that education to parents, we can cover the next part of the need too. So, an educated parent that still doesn't have the means to sleep their baby safely doesn't help us fix the problem. So we wanted to be able to give an A to Z solution, and that's where that Beds for Babies program comes from.
Good morning. My name is Lieutenant Steve Lawrence. I'm Deputy Fire Marshal, St. Pete Fire and Rescue, and welcome on behalf of St. Petersburg Fire Department, Police Department, the Juvenile Welfare Board. Today we'd like to just talk about an initiative that we're going to go through. Infants must be protected, and their parents and caregivers must be equipped with information and resources to help them raise their children safely. Their safety, their health, and their well-being is of vital importance to the city's future.
Our community is not immune to this issue and this problem. In fact, every month a healthy baby dies in our county. And the majority of those happen right here in St. Petersburg. In fact, over the past 10 years, more than 100 babies have died from sleep-related suffocation, typically in adult bed, co-sleeping with a parent. Just like JWB, we're equally committed to this important initiative. This intensive effort has been launched by us initially training all of our staff in the First Responder Corps. Our first responders are now equipped with toolkits on every piece of apparatus. And what we're doing is we're taking advantage of our access as we serve the community. Regularly, we're in people's homes, so we really have a unique opportunity in the fire department to take advantage of those opportunities to have intentional conversations with parents about how to sleep their baby safely. But we wanted to do more than just educate. We also wanted to provide tools so that parents that didn't have the means to sleep their baby safely could. And that's where we've partnered with the JWB as well as the Healthy Start Coalition and the Beds for Babies program. So this is launching a pack and play drive where we will collect pack and plays, as you can see here, from the community at our local fire stations, just like we would a toy drive. But we're encouraging our community, we're asking for their help in our pack and play drive. We'll have all the information posted on our social media on how to do that, to collect pack and plays at any local St. Petersburg fire station. What that'll enable us to do is ensure that the Healthy Start Coalition has an ample supply and a continual supply of these Beds for Babies program, so that when we find families that don't have a means to sleep their baby safely, we can provide that to them. Our goal is that if we get everybody involved, we'll always get the babies in our community to their first birthday successfully.
The Juvenile Welfare Board convened a group of partners to address preventable deaths in babies due to unsafe sleep. We started by analyzing data, and that revealed that the cause of these deaths is suffocation, not SIDS. And this is supported by the medical examiner's office, who hasn't classified a SIDS death in 20 years. So knowing that the cause of death is suffocation, we can better educate and empower parents and caregivers. Findings from the data were used to create this campaign, the Sleep Baby Safely campaign, a coordinated approach that uses direct language to deliver a universal and consistent safe sleep message. JWB's investments in the Sleep Baby Safely campaign include welcome baby bags containing safe sleep items for parents that are distributed throughout all birthing hospitals in the county, educational training, materials, and toolkits for our community partners, and the Sleep Baby Safely website, which features a social media toolkit, PSA, and safe sleep pledge. In our first year, we saw the number of infant sleep-related deaths decrease by 50%. But there's much more work to be done, and as there continues to be a need to train and educate and engage new partners and new parents in order to protect babies from suffocation during sleep.
The information is being distributed at hospitals, also at the local pediatricians' offices, especially in the new baby rooms. So nearly every child that's born in Pinellas County that gets those initial visits to their doctor should have access to the information, as well as information being distributed by our first responders. We have information kits in all the trucks, so as they experience families with new babies in the community, they can provide them that information as well as social media platforms. So there's specific social media platforms built by the JWB to support the program. St. Petersburg's social media platform will continue to update the information on there so the community knows where to get the information and the resources. Initially, it's about preparing our resources to launch the initiative, but now that we've done this launch today, this is where the community becomes a key part of the equation. Frankly, this is something we'll keep doing until, again, we drive that number down to 0 and keep it at 0 in the community.